Hey everyone, and welcome to another Mike's Militaria product update video. I'm going to try to do a lightning round video like I always try to do, but they always take too dang long. So first of all, I'm just going to go over some things that I've had in stock that you might not know about if you're newer to the channel or whatever. And also, if you're newer to the channel, I do sell military surplus. I'll be putting a link to my online store in the description. It'll be the new items page where you can get new items that are in stock, and you can navigate around the site that way to find these other items using the search function or whatnot. A lot of really cool stuff. So again, these are things that have been restocked or are new, or just things that you might not know about that I really like as a product. So I'm going to go over a bunch of those. First of all, again, I'm going to try to go through. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter too, because you'll be the first to know when I do get new stuff, and you get first dibs on different sizes, harder to find sizes and things like that. And a lot of times things sell out before I actually get to making the video, which is usually a day after I do the newsletter and send out things for new items. So it's a really good idea to be signed up for that at mikesmilitaria.com. Now I'll get to the products really quick. These I've had in stock for a while. This is mine. This is my personal one. It's kind of a little bit more faded and the tag's faded. I've had this for a couple years now, and I use these quite often. They're really good for, like, you know, in the morning in the summer when your body's acclimated to the heat and it gets cold in the morning. This is a perfect weight. It's not that heavy. It's really warm. Doesn't take up much space in a pack either. These are French CCE fleece pullovers. Very comfortable. They look great. They're actually, camouflage, which is a really cool thing. And they also don't look super military, so if you're just in it kind of for the everyday wear thing, they're great for that if it's a little bit chilly outside. They're brand new, unissued, in the original boxes they came. Another thing that I really like, I just used these the other day, so that's why I kind of remember to bring these up, are these West German cleaning wicks for the H&K G3 or the P1, but really it's for most calibers above like a 6mm you can use these for. You can take these little threads out of the individual wick and get it down to the size that you need. Now, these are meant to go through like a needle nose on a pull-through, like a chain, or a cleaning rod. Now, I have never found anything cloth, like patches are fine, but these are the most effective and the best option for after you run a brush and some cleaner through to swab out your bore with. These things are tried and tested, fantastic. I use them. I have basically a lifetime supply, so I'll never have to buy them again. That's for a reason though, and I like to give them out to people that, they're like, well, I can't get this bore clean. I'm like, well, try using one of these. So these are really cheap. They're on the site. They're available in packs of 48, 96, and original boxes of 1,000. So those are pretty cool. I do believe in these things. Pretty much everything I sell I really like or I believe in. So with that being said, I also have these in stock for those of you that live in free states where you can get a magazine that has standard capacity. I've got H&K G3 magazines. I've got both some steel, which are in like, kind of used condition. You might have to do some touch up, like this one's got a little bit of rust on it, but I say that in the description. But they're not like beyond repair and they're functional. I've also got the later aluminum ones for a little bit cheaper because these are more expensive. They stopped making them. This one's dated 1963, and this mag is dated 1972. They're different manufacturers. Most of these aluminum ones in this recent batch were H&K, but these are like Rheinmetall and H&K mix, the steel ones. So these are available on the site. They're fantastic. Again, I own a PTR 91 and have a lifetime supply of both steel and aluminum mags. I probably shouldn't have that many, but you know how collecting goes. Once you have one magazine, you want them all. So those are up on the website too. Again, where it's legal, you should know your local and state laws. So I'm not going to ship them to you. You're not going to try to pull one over on me. I've had people do that in the past. I don't appreciate that. I have a system where I can look up a zip code and see if it's legal for you to own these. And if it's not legal for you to own these, contact your local and state representation and make it legal. So, or get it made legal, right? You can't do that unless you're running, or run for office. Who knows? So anyway, another thing is this particular one's not for sale. This is my set of DPCU. I have them all sized and organized really nicely by size, so I didn't want to disturb that. I did manage to get DPCU uniforms. I know that's redundant, but yeah, I got both the tops and the pants. The tops are going to be different styles. Like this is the older style with the slanted pockets, which is my favorite. The nice lightweight material, but it's pretty strong. Yeah, some of these are going to be in really good shape like this. Some of them are going to be more faded, like this pair of pants that I'm also kept, sent to me by a Patreon subscriber. So thank you. And yeah, so this is usually the condition you're going to find the DPCU in, which is good because it gives it character. Really hard pattern to find in the United States. These heavier twill pants are also pretty practical too. And I was able to get this batch, while I made this on the other video, I'll try not to ramble too long, but I managed to get a batch for a lot less than I usually pay for this, so I will carry on the savings to you, because I want people to have this pattern because it's awesome. Anyway, so those will be up on the site, hopefully by the time this video posts. If it's not, just make sure, again, sign up for the newsletter, you'll know. All right, we'll get to this. So what I'm wearing are these Swedish M90 Desert camouflage tops that finally came in. I mentioned that in the last product update that I had the pants, which are awesome too. Again, I was able to find a whole set in size extra fat for me, which is awesome because I've always wanted this pattern. Now, again, like I said in the other video, and you can read in the description, I'm not going to try to pull one over on you. These are basically made by a company in Sweden, or made for a company in Sweden that's basically like the proper or true spec of the Swedish military. So as far as I've read, that this company is actually authorized for private purchase for Swedish military personnel, sort of like proper and true spec. It's military spec. It's not technically surplus, but it is, because a lot of proper stuff comes through, and true spec stuff will actually, you'll see it in a surplus pile mixed with other military stuff. So, but these are about as close as you're going to get to getting legitimate Swedish M90 Desert, because they don't surplus their stuff and they keep it really locked down tight. Anyway, I gotta get a hat, of course, that matches that, but really super hard pattern to find in the US, and now you can have a set just to test it out, or if you live in a desert area, yeah, maybe you can make a camouflage test video in the desert, because I certainly don't live near a desert, but I'll be doing that when the, like, next, probably in the fall when it gets more dead stuff. But anyway, we'll move on from there. It's super comfortable. I love these uniforms. They're lighter than the M90Ls, which they should be if they're made for the desert. Anyway, we'll move on. I got a bunch of, around the same time I got the DPCU, I got some ROK, or South Korean, M2010 pants. I had these in stock before, but I ran out, pretty sure. So I'll be sizing these and throwing these up on the website either today or soon. So again, if they're not on the website when I make this video, just be patient. They'll be up very soon. Then another thing is these surplus mail Vitality, aka the mystery boxes. I just kind of had fun with it, the name. These boxes, I'm getting down to my last couple. Really popular. People have been really buying these things up. I'm going to be making a bunch more, putting stuff together, because I've got inventory coming in and I need to make room. I've been doing some spring cleaning and figuring out that I have a bunch of stuff that's been sitting for a while. Even stuff that I had when I had my retail store, which was over 2 years ago. So it's time to put stuff together for people that want to resell it, or you just want to have cool surplus stuff on your own. I made the one price. I pre-made all these for one price. You're going to get at least $150 worth of surplus stuff if you were to sell it. At least $150 worth of stuff. When I say that, I'm being very, very honest. So you can probably make some money. Again, I don't have the time to list things individually or, do all that stuff. So I'm just trying to get rid of a bunch of really cool surplus odds and ends from everything. You're going to get a pretty cool variety of stuff. And again, you can make a lot of money, or not a lot of money, but you can make some money and have fun selling it at gun shows, or just keeping it and making videos on it. Last but not least, I've had this in stock for a while. I've got some CAD-PAT. Yeah, you've seen me wear this in videos. Big boy sizes too. So go on there, just type in CAD-PAT, you can find it. Good stuff. So that's all I've got for this product update. If you got any questions, let me know. Other than that, hopefully this video is not that long, and we'll look forward to seeing your order.